Hey everyone, this is AB. I am here to basically present my new video, which is the $1 Million Idea. Pretty much being the $1 Million Idea is becoming the entrepreneur that you're meant to be. That is the $1 Million Idea overall. I will say in advance that all of my videos will not be edited. This is all raw footage, just because of the fact of, I'm going to mess up, and sometimes you might hear some other noises. I do apologize, but I will try to make my videos as clear as possible. I will correct myself throughout the process. I want to just let you all know that I am not a coach to where I have to hoop and holler and edit all these videos and try to get you to understand where I'm coming from. I just want you to know that everything that I'm saying is coming straight from right here and from right here. So everything that I'm speaking on, I have wrote down some questions that I want to answer on the video, but pretty much everything is very raw. So let's get to it. So the $1 Million Idea, or the main question people want to know, is how do I know that I am meant to be an entrepreneur? And to be quite honest, no one really knows. Let's just face the facts. It is an idea that you possibly may come up with. It might be something that you like. You're like, oh my God, if I own my own business in this, X, Y, Z. There's other people that have became entrepreneurs just based off of something that they started as a hobby and it just exploded out of nowhere. So when I say no one really knows, is not to just sit there and say, oh, well, I'm not coming up with nothing today, so I'm not meant to be an entrepreneur. No, that's not the case whatsoever. What I'm saying is no one really just knows the plan unless they put it in action, or it just come up out of surprise. So I apologize about my neighbor's dogs. So yeah, why become an entrepreneur? It's simple. Because you work for yourself. Are you the right fit to be an entrepreneur? That is completely up to you. That is up to your drive. That is up to the person that you are. Some people are meant to be entrepreneurs and some are just meant to be workers. And let's just face the facts. That is the truth. But it is how much time and effort you put into your craft to where you make it a successful story. As I always like to tell people, let's create your success story. Now, that's up to you, okay? And how serious you take your business. Not everybody is that serious. But if you want to become an entrepreneur and you find a gimmick, or you find a hobby, or you find something that you are very passionate about that can possibly make you successful because it makes you happy versus working for somebody else and making them happy, then I say go all for it. A lot of people like to worry about finances in the beginning. Oh my God, I don't have the money to pay for this. And I don't. You know what? A lot of people didn't have money to pay for their startup of their businesses. Some people started off with $500, $400, $300. But some people, if you read a lot of people's stories, have started with nothing. Okay, maybe the last check that they got from their job, which was probably about $75 after taxes and everything was taken out of, and that's how they started their business. Now, we all know that, for example, J.K. Rowling, she started being, from on welfare, just writing stories. And her stories just blew out of nowhere, not knowing that she would be that successful. But look where she is today. We all want to be in her situation right now, okay? So that's pretty much my thing about becoming an entrepreneur, just having that drive, that push, that it's meant for me to be. And sometimes you just have to know to take a leap of faith. You have to, Another question I did answer, how do I know I'm the right fit? And one thing you have to be okay with is when becoming an entrepreneur, you have to ask yourself, are you okay with failing? Because you just do not get on the bandwagon and become successful like that. You know, for example, when you start off with any type of retail business, or if you start off with a cooking business or a baking business, a lot of that. Oh, let me also say, I did say retail. So, you know, like you coming up with new products and stuff like that, a lot of that you're going to be going down into what we call the red. Okay. And in the red, that means you are basically losing money. And that's because you're giving away products. You have to let people sample your products. You have to let people experiment with your products, because nobody knows who you are. And they may not know what type of product you are producing. The outcome of having the product, you know, what the product may benefit. The customer has to know why the product will benefit them at the end of the day. And they don't know that unless they sample that product. So yes, you have to be comfortable with failure, because red in business is failing. And so at the end of the day, you giving away a product is failing. But the benefit is if your product is suitable for that customer, or mind-blowing, or delicious, or whatever the case may be, and they love the product so much as to now they buy from you. But not only do they buy from you, they go ahead, and we all know that word of mouth is the best marketing solution. I don't care what you say. Word of mouth is the best marketing solution. And let me tell you how powerful word of mouth is. I tell my friends tell their friends, and it just goes down the line. It's just like me I tell my mother, I tell my father, they like it. They go and tell everybody that they know, they like it. And it's just a repeat effect. It's a domino effect. It's like, oh my God. As soon as one person is happy, they knock over that one domino and everybody knocks on down with them. So at the end of the day, you win. Okay, and that's what people have to understand. You win, okay? Yes, you're giving it away. Yes, that's heartbreak. And the first thing people do is, when I say you have to give something away, like, you just can't come up with something and say, oh, I'm selling it, and expect people to trust you. No. You have to give away, because you need to build that trust with people. People don't know who you are. They don't know your products. So allow them to fail you in just that quick of a second, and then gain that customer's trust, and then allow your company to build from there. So yes, you have to be okay with failing. You have to be. If you're not okay with failing, then I guarantee you being an entrepreneur is not for you, okay? Because we all fail. We all fail. You fail once during your lifetime, you're gonna fail again, but it is how we pick ourselves up from failing, okay? So I hope that helped in some way. If anyone is to be like, oh my God, I'm so scared, you know, I go into business and what if it just doesn't work? There's many of businesses that have put out so many different practices to gain customers, and they have failed. And they have went ahead and revised, okay? And they went ahead and they succeeded. But then later on, they fail again. And a lot of the times it's because they just don't keep up with the trends. They try to stay in their, what they're comfortable with. And along with being an entrepreneur, you have to learn to stay with the trends. We all know that. Let's look at an example for the CEO of T-Mobile. He's with the trends. Oh my God. And how successful is T-Mobile? Let's be honest. The rest of the companies just don't add to T-Mobile's line of business because of the CEO. He's so personable. He just knew how to tweak it to his liking to make the company so profitable and just booming out of control. Now, you know, when T-Mobile first started off, back when I was younger, and I'm young, I know, but when I was younger, it was like not the company you went with. You were either with AT&T or Sprint or whatever the case may be. But now it's like everybody's T-Mobile, 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 T-Mobile. And a lot of the things that T-Mobile are doing, other companies are implementing, other cell phone companies are implementing into their processes. So when I say stay with the trends, stay with the social media, stay with the trends of the younger generation. Know what they're doing. How are they communicating? How they are communicating is the new communication, and that is what you want to follow in. That is what you want to do. So stay within the trend. Sorry, y'all. What steps should I take in order to become an entrepreneur? First of all, know your market. Know who you're trying to, know your audience. You know, it's going to come with time, but know exactly what you want to do and why you want to do it. Okay? And make sure it makes you happy along the way. Don't have a business that's not going to make you happy, that you're not going to enjoy having, because you won't become successful that way. Okay? To become an entrepreneur is to be knowledgeable, very knowledgeable. Be so knowledgeable that you can't take any more knowledge in. Take some time. I always say mock. It is okay to mock other businesses that replicate or do the same as you. It's okay for you to take their processes and customize it to your own benefit. I always say that it's okay. So whatever you see that another company is doing successful, that's doing the same thing as you, take what they have, but customize it to your benefit, okay? Don't take every step completely, but put it to your benefit and your benefit only, okay? So, you know, how do I want to put this? Just know your business before you start. And be confident in the product that you're producing before you even put it out there. Because as I'm going to reiterate, word of mouth is the best marketer, but it also can kill your business faster than anything. And we know this just based off a company called Yelp. Yelp is word of mouth, because someone goes and reviews you. People see that, they make a decision based off your business, based off the comments that people are placing under your business. So that can either make you or break you. And I'm going to be quite honest with you, when it comes to me, and I'm a big foodie. I love to eat, oh my God. But I read Yelp reviews about the company. If it's a new company I've never been to, I'm gonna read about you. And if it's not the best of the best, then why should I waste my time? Okay? So definitely, you know, make sure you're confident in the product that you're putting out or the service that you're putting out, and make sure that when you become an entrepreneur that you are about people, because at the end of the day, you are dealing with people. Now, some companies may not deal with people, but it's hard to believe because you're going to have employees. Okay? So when I say be about people, not only about your customers, but or clients or whatever you may call the people that you conduct business with, but also keep in mind that your employees are people, okay? And that comes along the way. Make sure that we value our employees. Our employees are what makes or breaks us too. I mean, you know, at the end of the day, you can have a badass product. You can have you know, great reviews. You can have, but if you have a horrible work environment, that causes so many emotions amongst your employees that it can hinder you in business because of the service that customers may receive, because you are not being about your employees. Okay. For example, Walmart. Hi, Walmart. I used to work for Walmart a while back. Actually, it was my first job. Yeah, that was a stickler. So, Walmart it's just not known for the best service. It is what it is. I'd rather go spend my money elsewhere where I feel more appreciated, like Target or something like that. But Walmart is a prime example of employees not being treated the best, and that's why you see on the front line or where the cashiers are, like, they give the worst service ever. Now those that probably have been there for years and years and years of service are probably happier than the ones that are new. I mean, it's just because of the environment that is created. So ensure that you treat your employees well as you do your customers, and if you don't treat your customers well, you're not gonna be in business long. Okay. So the $1 million idea overall is just taking that next step, that yes step. Okay. And understanding that because you want to become an entrepreneur, and because you are possibly scared of the failures that might come along with it, it's okay for you to feel that way, but don't let that hinder you from possibly being the next millionaire. Okay, there are lots of people that started up as far as not knowing that they would be millionaires, but because they enjoyed what they do and the passion that was behind it, they became successful. And that is exactly what I'm just trying to get out of there. Just like you, I'm taking the opportunity. I've been an entrepreneur for a few years, and I've helped others succeed at being entrepreneurs. But now I'm taking a new step of helping people become successful entrepreneurs, because a lot of people just need a hand to hold on to and to be guided throughout the process. And I want to be that person for them. And this makes me happy. It makes me happy to make other people happy, because at the end of the day, I want people to be confident in the decision of being an entrepreneur, as it should be. Let's just put it like that. You should be confident in what you're trying to pursue. And sometimes you need, I like to say, friend or family member to help guide you, because it's a scary road to do it alone. But if you have someone to push you, then that's why I call myself coach. Like, I will push you. Like, okay, what are you waiting on? Why are you procrastinating? Let's go. And at the end of the day, it takes little to no money to become the entrepreneur that you want to become. It might start off with the free knowledge that you get. It might start off with the free resources that you may receive along the way. Those are simple free things that come along that can help you produce to get the finances that you need in order to be successful. Okay, so yes, you might be baking cookies because that is what you know, but you may not know the market that you are being placed in. But your products may be so distinct to the point of the matter, you have something special to put out there. But now you need the resources as to how to get your products. So that's marketing. That's the way that you sell your products, how you display your products, where are you selling them at? Just getting all those resources, because then help you benefit to saying, okay, so what do I do now financially in order to become successful from that point? So once you have all of that, your resources and things, now you can take that and take it to the bank. And then hopefully your bank or another third party loan specialist who may also believe in your products as well will help financially support you, to where then now, along with myself being your coach, or if you have a coach or if you have someone assisting you along the way, can now help you benefit financially, okay, profiting off of that, paying the loan back. Now we're going to get into the black. And black is when you're making money. You never want to be in red, but it may happen. But at the end of the day, you want to be within black. And as long as you have people supporting you along the way, you will then become successful and stay within the black. And from that point moving forward, there you are. Now we just need to get to the $1 million point. Okay, we need them zeros. We need to become successful from that point moving forward. That is when you build a strategy plan. Well, you should already have a strategy plan in advance, but it's always going to be what's next? What's next? What's next? You have to ask that question continuously, because if not, you're going to fall behind. And guess what? It will no longer be a $1 million idea. So please keep that in mind. My name is AB, and I am an entrepreneur coach in Houston, Texas. I will be producing videos hopefully weekly, if not bi-weekly, on different topics of being an entrepreneur. And I hope you continue to follow me as I make this journey. And I'm so excited and so happy. And this is something that I've been wanting to do. So for me to actually put that out and put my first video out, I'm excited. And I can't do nothing but thank you for actually watching, contributing to the show, to allow me to continue to produce videos. And I hope you continue to follow me. I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram. So please look me up. I am AB, Entrepreneur Coaching and Mentor. I look forward to producing more videos, and I hope you stay tuned. All right. Thank you, and have a great and wonderful day. Take care.